All right, so let's move to Europe now, where health bosses in the United Kingdom say it is highly likely that the new strain of coronavirus will spread there.
So far, 14 people have been tested across England and Scotland. There are currently no confirmed cases. However, 9 people are still waiting for their results.
The British government convened an emergency meeting over the virus. Our UK correspondent, Holly Hudson, has more from London.
Yes, the government's emergency committee meeting, or COBRA as it's known, will be chaired by the Health Secretary Matt Hancock and attended by ministers from other government departments, including the Foreign Office. We've already heard from Matt Hancock, from the government, that they see an increased likelihood of cases being confirmed here in the UK. And Public Health England, the government's health watchdog, have said the same today. They said that it is highly likely that the virus will spread here to Britain. Now, the government say that authorities are well prepared, they're vigilant, they're implementing a series of measures to guard against the virus and a whole range of plans to quickly diagnose and treat anybody with the infection on the NHS. Those plans include incident teams that have been set up in places, including, of course, Heathrow, where people arriving from the city of Wuhan, the city in China where it's believed that this virus first broke out, will be screened. Those planes will also be sent to sectioned off areas of Terminal 4. And the Foreign Office too have advised against all but essential travel now to Wuhan. GPs as well advise that if they see people with the suspected symptoms, that they put them into isolation. So a series of measures here being implemented by the government, by health bosses. 14 people have been tested so far. 5 given the all clear, 9 still awaiting their results. We expect we might get those later on today. All of them, it's thought, travelled to Wuhan, to China in the last 14 days, and 4, it's believed, are Chinese nationals, including one man, a student in Edinburgh, who's being tested. It's thought he travelled to see his family in Wuhan before returning with respiratory symptoms. And Health Protection Scotland say the tests they are doing are precautionary. They are monitoring the situation. Now, Health Secretary Matt Hancock has already said that the UK is one of the countries that developed a vaccine for one of the latest strains of the coronavirus. So in that sense, they might be able to diagnose the virus quickly. However, there are concerns as to how quickly it presents itself, whether it may be able to go undetected for several days. The government, though, clearly trying to stem any panic, stem any concern. Public Health England saying that we have seen such strains of viruses from the animal kingdom like this one before. As such, they are prepared, for example, swine flu. But the British public are, of course, still worried. And those worries may well affect the Chinese New Year celebrations that are set to take place this weekend across the country, including, of course, that huge parade that we see here in London that thousands make their way to. The World Health Organization, though, have said this is at the moment only an emergency in China. They've not yet declared it a global health emergency, but the government here in Britain say they are in close contact with them about that because, of course, if any cases do continue to get confirmed in countries like the UK here, then that really could well change. Holly Hudson, SABC News, London.